8-month-old baby girl. So I'm going to show you the setups. Okay, so we're going to start off with the floral backdrop here. And then I'm going to change it to the creamy one. Here I have the dark wood one. And then I have another floral one. So we might use some more props. For now I have it all set up here. And we have some outfits to choose from. Okay, so I just finished with the sitter session with the most adorable little 8-month-old baby girl. She was sitting by herself, laying on her back, laying on her tummy, and she was just absolutely adorable. She loved this one as well, the horse. So maybe I want to talk a little bit about following your light, especially in a daylight studio. It is summertime right now and it is very sunny. It's warm. Like today is like 29 degrees Celsius. So it's good. We had the shoot in the morning. It's not that warm. But yeah, there's a lot of sunlight. Normally I have the light coming from the right side of my decor for multiple reasons. Also, parents are sitting in the sitting area, which is on the other side. And then if I have the softbox on the left side, I'm completely blocking their view. So that's like a big reason. Also, there's lots of space here to move around my light. And yeah, normally I would have more light coming from the other side. So my softbox would actually enhance the natural daylight. Now we're starting a little bit earlier in the morning to do the sessions, and the sun is actually in the mornings on the other side. So right now it's after the session and the sun is on this side, so you don't really have the sun coming in. But anyway, in the mornings it starts on that side, then it goes all the way behind towards that side. So if I have sessions at like 12 or 1 in the afternoon, I want my softbox to stand on the right side because the sunlight is coming from the right side as well, and that's like my main light. So that's where I have like one side of the face which I want to light up more to create shadows and depth and just beautiful photos. So my softbox is coming from the same side as the daylight. In the mornings, early in the mornings, it's on the other side. What I actually have right now, I don't know if you can see it, but on the outside of my studio window, I put on a screen. It's like a Karuba screen. On one side it's white, on the other side is black. I'm going to show you. So here you actually see the outside of the studio. There's like the screen in front of the windows. And actually I put the light side on the outside because maybe it's less warm as well. I don't know. Wanted to stay cool in the studio. So instead of facing the black side towards the sun, I put the white side towards the sun. But anyway, it's just to block out some of the light. And it's blocking a lot of the sun because there was too much sun coming from that way. And right now there are no clouds, but if there are clouds and the cloud is blocking the sun and then the sun comes out again, there's too much changing in the light, and I want to have like a consistent light source. So I actually blocked out a lot of the daylight from that side by placing a screen on the outside of my window, not on the inside, because I just think that's prettier. But there is still a lot of sun coming in, which is good because I don't want it to be dark. I want to use the daylight so that I don't have to put my flash up really high, and then the children will be focusing on where the flash is coming from. Some babies might even like close their eyes a little bit or blink every time you use a lot of flash. So I moved my flash relatively low. The flash starts inside of the softbox, is a speed light, and it's pointing inside. But yeah, I love how I can just like pick it up and move the whole softbox to the other side of the studio. And it's super light, and it's on 1/32. So full strength is 1/1, of course, because it's full on. And this is, and then you have like 1/128, which is the softest. Then you have 1/64, which is a little bit stronger, and then I have 1/32, a little bit stronger, but not strong at all. Then I have another flash hanging in a stand pointing towards the ceiling, and that's usually on 1/64. Today I turned it off for the majority of the photos, except for the photos with the dark wood. I turned it on again, but it was very low, 1/132, just to create a little bit of extra fill light in the decor. But for the majority of the photos I placed my softbox on the side where the sunlight was coming from, and then there was no extra light source. So yeah, this is where my softbox ended up. So it was on the other side. Here you can see the speed light that's inside. I don't know if you can read, but it's on 1/32. And it's pointing inwards. I'm just going to turn it off now. And then I don't know if you can see the screen outside in front of the window. So yeah, this one I have on sometimes when it's like a darker day, or just like, and then it's like pointing towards the ceiling just to create a little bit of extra fill light in the decor. I use that with cake smell sessions a little bit more as well, or like family photos during a newborn session. But it was out of job for now. But here you can see. So that was on 1/128. And that created the beautiful shadows in the photos as well, because otherwise the light becomes really flat. I'm going to show you a photo I took at the beginning of the session where I have my traditional light set up. So my softbox on the right, then the other speed light hanging in the stand pointing towards the ceiling on the left, settings, but it's flat. You have like light coming from the front. Actually, the way I'm filming right now is pretty flat, the light, because I don't want to create shadows and drama. I'm just narrating this video. But normally when you have like a photo, it creates more like excitement, depth, warmth in the photo. When you have your light source coming from one side more than on the other side, it's kind of creating like a 3D effect as well, so the photo doesn't become like super flat. So yeah, that's what I did. I actually moved the softbox onto the left where the sunlight was coming from anyway, and then I turned off the one that was pointing towards the ceiling, and you have so much more shadows in your photo, which I quite like. So yeah, that was just a little story about like following your light, seeing where it comes from in the mornings and the afternoons. I like using speed lights because there are no cables, no power cords. You can just like, the softbox is really light. You can just lift it up and walk to the other side in the middle of the session. And then just following your light, and then you see, okay, I don't have enough shadows yet because it's a very bright and sunny day and I have a lot of daylight here in the studio. So I'm going to maybe put a screen in front of the window, turn off the other fill light that I would usually use to fill up my decor because I want to have more shadow, so just leave it out. So yeah, play with the light And I hope that this helps a little bit, and I thought it was just fun to share a little bit of this beautiful session and the finished images and the camera settings. So hopefully it can be useful. And now I'm gonna go enjoy the sunshine a little bit. I have to put the laundry out. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Love reading your comments. And then hopefully I can see in the comments. You can see me in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.